Hi, I'm Randy Chang from the Randy Chang Golf Schools. Today we're going to talk about pitching. It's very simple. If you can tell time, you can pitch a golf ball. And I mean the old-fashioned clock. Imagine your body as a face of the clock. Imagine your arms as the hands of the clock. All right. With that terminology, we can define our L to L swing, of which you all have learned up to this point. The L in the backswing can be looked at as a 9 o'clock on a clock. You can see how my arm goes to 9 o'clock. As I swing to my follow-through position, to my backwards L, this can be 3 o'clock, as you can see on a face of a clock. So you're 9 to 3, and you can pitch the golf ball with any one of your lofted clubs, from your lob wedge to your sand wedge 56, to your gap wedge, to your pitching wedge. From there, you're 9 to 3. I have a 56 degree right here. My 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock goes about 50 yards. If I'm now to lower that to 8 o'clock, club is going to be just a little bit past parallel, a very small little wrist hinge. And I'm going to follow through to 4 o'clock again with a very little wrist hinge here. We don't hinge it all the way to the L's. And I do my 8 to 4 at that same tempo that I just did. That ball is going to go whatever that distance is. In my case, that's 28.8, as it says. I hit this about 30 yards, so that's pretty close right there. So I can control my distances with my pitch shots with a little bit of practice. My 7 o'clock, folks can see 7 o'clock here, and I follow through to 5 o'clock. Now there's no wrist hinge, if very little, from your 7 to 5. That you folks notice, very importantly, my body is still involved in this motion. I'm still starting to get to my tippy toe finish, not all the way through, but wherever that may be for this swing. My 7 to 5 at that same tempo is going to go about 15 yards. Pretty close. So I need to do some practicing on controlling my speed, which controls my distance. If you folks learn from this simple motion here, from your 9 to 3, which is your L to L's, you've already done that, and then lower yourselves down to 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and whatever you do there, you follow through 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and the final 3 o'clock. Learn those 3 positions with your lofted clubs, and you'll learn how to pitch a lot better.